Hello friends, welcome back to Popcorn in Bed. I'm so happy you're here. Look, we finally got the light fixed. Woo! Dream big. Like I said, I'm so happy you're here. We are going back to the world of the apes. So, like I told you in the last one, I was just gonna watch the original and then move to the newer ones, but you all convinced me to watch the rest of the older ones. Number 2 was, it got really cuckoo at the end. It got very weird, did not make sense to me, kind of took away from the creativity of the first movie, I would say. So I was weary to watch this third one, but I've heard that it is the best of the sequels, so I'm giving it another shot. And I've heard that Zira, who Zira is the Hera, is a major focus. So that is a selling point for me. She's the best. I don't think Charlton, I always say his name wrong, Charlton Heston is in this one. I heard he barely wanted to be in the second, so I'm not expecting him. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the second one, stop listening. But basically at the end of the last one, the world was destroyed and everybody died. Literally, nuclear bomb, donezo. So I'm very interested to see how they're gonna come back from that. Okay, so without further ado, let's get back to Planet of the Apes. This may or may not be the last of the originals that I watch, and then Carly will rejoin me for the reboots, which we're both really excited about. It's been fun to start a new series, and let's get started. Don't forget, here's a Patreon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Podcast. Okay, here we go.
Rescue, I have Red Baron 5. Report a possible spacecraft offshore.
Okay. World seems intact. This can't be another spacecraft. This is either Taylor's or Bert. What was the new guy's name? The Taylor lookalike in the second one? Okay, these humans don't look like they worship a gold atomic bomb and wear skin masks. So that's good.
Anybody in that thing? I don't know, sir. We just beached it. All right, open her up. Open it up!
Another one did happen? How long have they been floating out there?
Welcome, gentlemen, to the United States.
Was that Zira? Roddy McDowell. Kim Hunter. Wait, which one's Roddy McDowell? Is that Cornelius or... I am so confused. Did they fix Taylor or Bert's ship? Maybe they went back in time. Just how the other astronauts went forward, maybe they went back. Hopefully humans treat intelligent apes better than the apes treated the humans, if you know what I'm saying.
The apes will be hidden from the public. They'll be quarantined.
Either messes on the floor, huh? Have they been fed raw steak or something?
They're gonna put them in the zoo?
Where did they get those clothes?
They brought them with them, sir.
What?
In that suitcase.
Suitcase?
And why aren't they speaking?
Greg, maybe you should give them their oranges.
Why aren't they speaking?
Well, they're going to the zoo infirmary. Arrange for a police escort at 16:30 hours.
Hello, Missy. Have a banana. Have it your own way, mate.
I'm not his mate, I'm yours. What's happened?
I know where we are. In some fashion. And I lack the intellect to know precisely how.
Do we know of him?
We have traveled from Earth's future to Earth's past.
I was right.
We returned to Earth nearly 2,000 years before its destruction. Apes, at this instant in time, cannot yet talk. For the moment, we should follow their example.
So they escaped before the world blew up, I guess? They fixed this spaceship?
There was a sort of carpet bag in the ship.
For the food?
No clothes, and it seems they changed into them.
Maybe these guys are like scientists. They'll be the Zira and Cornelius. Has Zira and Cornelius to Taylor?
Arthur, would you set up a choose? Well, she seems to be pretty smart.
How come they won't just show them that they can talk? Do you know she's a doctor?
Well, why doesn't she take it?
Because I loathe bananas.
I don't believe it.
Yes. Arthur, I think Dr. Bratton needs some air.
Huh?
Zira, are you mad? Time for truth. And a time not for lies, but for silence.
We can speak, so I spoke.
And we can listen. Yes, to a lot of psychiatric small talk. Zira, stop arguing! Now that they know we can speak, how much will we tell them?
What?
Let us know when the report comes in, will you, please?
Died?
Poor Dr. Milo.
Doctor?
Yes, doctor, you killed him. He's a gorilla.
Well, look, there's nothing to be afraid of. You see, he's in chains. He's under sedation. Do you understand that?
It should. I've been doing it half my life to humans. I'm a psychiatrist.
Oh, well, I'm a psychiatrist, too.
My name is Cornelius. This is my wife, Zira.
And I'm Lewis. Nobody's going to believe this.
Believe what?
Well, the primitive apes can talk.
Primitive?
I like you.
I have from the beginning.
Why are they so freaking cute, this couple?
What would astronauts be doing in a zoo, Mr. President?
They are not astronauts. They are apes.
Can you imagine? I'm trying to picture this happening in our world right now.
Naturally, being animals, they cannot tell us where the ship came from or how they came to be in it.
Little do you know.
The two surviving apes will be presented to the commission for their inspection.
And is stated to have been manned, if you can call it manned, by monkeys.
Chimpanzees and they have names. I wonder if the zoo doctor is going to instruct them not to talk. Because don't you feel like they'd want to, like, take them away to be studied? Just like the apes did to humans when it was reverse.
After I break the news, I want you to start slowly with simple answers to what will certainly be simple questions.
And if the questions become less simple...
Your better self, Zira. Please.
They're ready, sir.
So he's going to tell them first.
My name is Lewis Dixon, and I am the animal psychiatrist who has been in charge of these two apes since they came to the Los Angeles Zoo. Our chimpanzee friends are ready to answer your questions, too. Not by signs, not by looks or movements, by words.
As a zoologist, I know and respect your work, but if you think you're going to turn a presidential inquiry into a ventriloquist act...
But these two apes have acquired the power of speech.
Have you a name?
Zira.
To infer that Zira is her name or some phrase in her own language. What is your name?
Zira.
Might as well be talking to a parrot.
A parrot?
Mechanical mimicry, unique in an ape, vocally, without a doubt. But does the other one talk?
Only when she lets me.
What is the male's name, please?
Cornelius.
My lawfully wedded spouse.
Waited? We'll take that up later, Your Eminence.
Speak any language other than English?
What is English? I speak the language taught to me by my father and mother. God created the ape in his own image. And that our language...
Nonsense. Cornelius, as an intellectual, you know damned well the gorillas are a bunch of militaristic nincompoops. As to humans, I've examined thousands of them, and until now, I've only discovered two who could talk.
Where we come from, apes talk. Humans are dumb.
Humans are dumb.
We came from your future.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't make any sense.
War between whom?
The gorillas and whoever lives.
Who won the war?
Well, I don't know. The chimpanzees are pacifists.
Did you know a Colonel Taylor?
No. Is he a soldier?
We are happy to be here. May we be unchained?
It will be our duty to sift through the facts of this bizarre affair and pass our conclusions on to the president.
Loved you all that applause, but there was a moment.
There was. When he started to ask us...
Vera.
Cornelius, I think we should tell them.
No.
But only to Louis and Stevie. I have to be honest with someone.
About the
Please.
war? I mean,
We did know Colonel Taylor. We came to love him. Where we come from, apes did not love humans. Hunted them for sport, much as you would animals.
Use their bodies, alive and dead, experimentally, for anatomical dissection and scientific research.
We do the same thing to animals. I mean, as a scientist, I sympathize, but I agree that that's a revelation the masses would not take kindly to. I think you did the right thing in denying knowledge of Colonel Taylor.
They would have asked if he was still alive.
Oh, no, he can't be.
Well, how do you know?
'Cause from the windows of the spaceship.
We saw the Earth destroyed.
in the future.
And paints a picture of the artist painting a picture of the landscape. But still something is missing. And that something is still his real self. So he regresses further and paints a third. A picture of the artist painting a picture of the artist painting a picture of the landscape.
Infinite regression, then, is...
It is the moment when our artist has regressed to the point of infinity and is both the observer and the observed. Time is like a freeway with an infinite number of lanes, all leading from the past into the future, however, not into the same future. A driver in lane A may crash while a driver in lane B survives. It follows that a driver, by changing lanes, can change his future. Now, Mr. Bonds, I do not find it difficult to believe that in the dark and turbulent corridors of outer space, the impact of some distant planetary, even galactic disaster jumped the apes from their present into ours.
The two so-called aponauts have already captured the hearts of the entire American nation. They will, however, be taken from the zoo infirmary to a hotel, and they will be given an extended tour of the city.
Good job, humans. It's weird because the apes were 2,000 years in the future, but they didn't have this kind of technology. It's because when the Earth destroyed itself, it started back at zero, right? Look at these digs. Oh.
May I measure your inside legs, sir? No.
Let's see her in a dress. Could be fun. Gotta love a montage. Especially with a dressing room, different outfit scene.
What is it?
Well, it's sort of like grape juice plus.
Uh-oh.
Wait, just a sip. Meanwhile, Cornelius will attend a prize fight. That's his first one. Later, he'll visit Disneyland to dedicate a new boat for the Jungle Cruise.
Disneyland.
Light showers predicted.
We're going to Disneyland, Cornelius.
A marriage bed is made for two, but every damn morning it's the woman who has to make it. We have heads as well as hands. I call upon men to let us use them.
He's like, oh yes, this is what the humans were like where I'm from.
How do you like it, Cornelius?
He's a pacifist. Cornelius was looking sharp in that suit.
I'm pregnant.
I shan't leave you until Cornelius is back.
How?
No.
No, I insist. Please sit down.
I have a strange craving
That is only natural.
for grape juice plus. It's in the refrigerator.
She can't drink.
Is this it?
When was this made? We know
Here we
pregnant
are.
women shouldn't drink in 1972, right?
Zira, it is an excellent restorative, I assure you. Especially in cases of pregnancy, you know?
But where did they go back to?
Do you mind if I smoke? Oh, no, I should not in view of your condition. Who won your war?
It wasn't our war. It was the guerrillas' war.
But talk about the war before that.
Bright, white, blinding light. And then we saw the rim of the earth melt.
Now, what do you expect me
to do about it?
Alter what you believe to be the course of the future by slaughtering 2 innocents? Herod tried that.
Mr. President, Herod lacked our facilities.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want them and their progeny to dominate the world, Mr. President?
Well, not at the next election. But one day, if the progeny turn out as well as the parents, who knows?
Zero needs to tell them that humans destroy the world first.
By their own testimony, we know that apes one day will acquire the power of intelligent speech.
Only if you blow up the world.
By my own testimony, we know that it's genetically possible for this child, provided, of course, always that we permit its birth, to bear or beget a talking ape by a dumb one in a present-day jungle or a present-day zoo.
But do you truly believe that by deliberate present-day action, we can neutralize that possibility, that we can alter the future?
Yes, Mr. President, I do.
Do you also believe that we should?
No, Mr. President, I don't.
I don't know.
I don't think I like this Hefner guy.
Which future has God, if there is a God, chosen for man's destiny?
If only Taylor could tell you.
Let us say unprofessionally.
You want it professional?
The full works, Mr. President.
Tell that to the commission. I'll abide by their findings.
We're gonna torture Zira.
The Apenauts will in fact be escorted by Dr. Lewis Dixon to the installation known as Camp 11.
Don't like the sounds of that.
Rim of the earth melt. Then there was a tornado.
That's your voice, isn't it?
How can I tell? I don't even remember. 'Cause Dr. Hasline made me drunk.
Seems like a conflict of interest.
What's the difference? You're all monkeys.
Please do not use the word monkey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I've used that.
Suspect that the weapon which destroyed Earth was man's own invention. Man destroys man. Apes do not destroy apes.
Cornelius, we do not deny the possibility of man's decline and fall. All we want to find out is how apes rose.
It began in our prehistory with the plague that fell upon dogs.
There were dog bonfires.
Yes. And by the time the plague was contained, man was without pets. Humans took primitive apes. They were quartered in cages, but they lived and moved freely in human homes.
I've always wanted to hear this part.
They progressed from performing mere tricks to performing services.
Nothing more or less than a well-trained sheepdog could do.
Okay, what's up your butt?
They learned to refuse. On an historic day, which is commemorated by my species and fully documented in the sacred scroll, there came Aldo. He did not grunt. He articulated. He spoke a word which had been spoken to him time without number by humans. He said no.
As to humans, I've examined thousands of them.
Why did you change words in the middle of the sentence?
Okay,
Repeat
I don't
first
like
3
this
seconds
anymore.
of clip 2.
And I can't remember.
Play the loop.
Dissect.
I have told you.
Complete the word.
Dissect. Sounds as if I had hiccups. Dissect.
Be good enough to administer this to the female. Sodium pentothal, 1/2 gram IV.
Dr.
True,
Hasline,
sir.
I'm an animal psychiatrist.
And a qualified vet, Dr. Dixon.
You can't use that. We only use those things for killing.
Killing?
No, this is not for killing, Cornelius. This is for relaxing.
Zira.
Please.
He would actually give it to her, right?
This has the same effect as grape juice plus.
Dang it, I thought he was gonna
Now count
fake it.
backward from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 5,
What comes after 4?
2.
It's customary to stay.
Thank you, Dr. Dixon. Right.
You worked in a room like this,
Bigger, but not so pretty.
and there you practiced
Comparative.
comparative what? Anatomy?
Nah.
Whose anatomies did you compare? Apes and humans?
Yes.
So you dissected other apes?
Yes.
Humans too, of course.
Yes. The Army used some of them for target practice. Take our scientific pick of the rest.
Dissected, removed, and statistically compared.
Bones, muscles, tendons, nails, tongues, eyes, noses, nervous system.
Of the dead?
Oh, no. Of the living.
Advanced enough to perform experimental brain surgery on living humans?
We even tried to stimulate their atrophied speech centers.
Did you try to stimulate Colonel Taylor's speech center?
Of course not. He could talk already.
When you left, was Colonel Taylor still alive?
We loved Taylor. We did all we could to help him, Cornelius and I.
She should have a nap now.
She'll get it.
Now, let me review our conclusion.
This seems wrong.
By a majority vote, the commission finds no solid evidence for hostility by either ape. The male's attitude is that of a deeply interested and well-disposed academician who studied the alleged future downfall of the human race. The female's case is different in that she undoubtedly committed actions against the human race of a sort which, if they were to be committed today, would be called atrocities. It has been pointed out that what apes will do to humans is no more than what humans are now doing to beasts.
Okay, this guy actually seems reasonable.
That the birth of the female ape's unborn child should be prevented, and that after its prenatal removal, both the male and the female should humanely be rendered incapable of bearing another. I now declare this commission dissolved.
Savages!
So they're not going to kill them, they're just going to make them unable to reproduce?
We can't live with lies.
After this, I doubt we shall be allowed to live at all.
Do you mean that?
Oh. How long?
Maybe sooner.
She looks great.
Treated you like...
You better drink your soup and eat the oranges for the sake of that little monkey you got.
Oh, wait to call?
We just ought to leave.
I think the zoo doctor will help them. Did they kill that guy on accident? All he did was do this to his tray, but it looked like there was blood coming out of the back of his head.
Well, I'm sorry, sir.
Good night, Charlie.
I said good night.
Good job.
Well, the depot's closed, sir.
Dear, what's the matter?
Baby's coming?
I think my pains have begun.
Uh-oh.
The apes have killed their orderly.
And for that, they must be killed. It has to be done and done quickly.
I'm going back to camp. I'm going to find Lewis and I'm going to get help.
No.
Now, they may...
It's better now. I can walk.
Listen to me.
No.
They may punish us for what we did, but at least the baby will be born.
Don't leave her, please.
You better be careful, ma'am. There's been a murder. The monkeys have killed their orderly and escaped.
I don't believe it. How did it happen?
I don't know, ma'am. All I know is they've killed their orderly, and I've been given orders to find them. Drive carefully, Dr. Brand. There will be a lot of vehicles in the area.
He doesn't know that he died.
Cornelius.
He was teasing Zira, and I thought I'd just hit him with a tray. Please believe me.
I do, Cornelius, but they won't.
Good point.
She's in labor.
Oh, God.
Get down.
Stevie, you won't take us back to the camp.
You are asking me to risk imprisonment for the sake of two fugitive apes? Well, the answer is 1,000 times yes. Say hello to Heloise and your goddaughter, Salome. Los Angeles is not a circus. Los Angeles is a zoo. So New York
is he from?
Lewis, no, I was not responsible for the death of...
I know.
Mama. Mama. Say it. Mama. Mama.
Zira, don't waste your breath and strength. Now, you know that the child of two primitive apes will never learn how to speak.
Mama. Mama.
Can we get an epidural stat?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh my gosh.
What are we going to call
Him.
him?
Milo.
I thought she was going to say Taylor for sure. Oh, baby.
Captain, I want you to start an immediate and systematic search of every menagerie, every zoo, every circus in the city.
Why would they go to other apes when they know that apes are primitive?
I did it because I hate those who try to alter destiny, which is the unalterable will of God. And if it is man's destiny one day to be dominated, then, oh, please, God, let him be dominated by such as you. A holy man who loved and cared for all animals will hang around the baby's neck for protection. Huh?
Thank you.
Before the police come and the audience gathers, you and your pretty baby must go.
I should like to say goodbye to Heloise first.
If only she could speak, she would say how very sorry she is.
I know, but we understand each other.
Oh no. She doesn't give up the baby, right? I feel like she might do that so in case something happens to her, the baby can still live or something.
There's a derelict tanker at one end, and you could hide there for a week.
And we can smuggle you back to the circus.
And then, as Armando says, you can travel with them to Florida, found your own colony in the Everglades, and live happily ever after. It's time that you are moving on.
If they find us, we shall be killed.
Ultimately.
Give us the opportunity to kill ourselves if that moment should come.
What?
I shouldn't do this, but I guessed you might ask.
Like, so they don't experiment on them and stuff?
You're the second human I've kissed.
And you are the first.
Oh my goodness.
Come along, Zira. Now don't dawdle.
Postpartum mom, don't dawdle. It's karma. Because her and Cornelius were so good to Taylor and then to Bert. And then now these two humans were good to them. And isn't it crazy the way Cornelius was describing the uprising and how they were used as slaves and then they finally said no because someone was articulate and...
Oh, she's been with the circus 7 years now. Baby's birth was registered 16 days ago. The first chimpanzee ever to be born in a circus. Do you realize what a distinction that is, huh? Well, it's like being the first fish to be born on dry land. Nothing. It's like being the first bird to be born without an egg. It is like being the first baby to be born on the moon.
Negative, negative, negative.
Don't worry, we'll catch him sooner or later.
Okay, this is more oil drills. They're a bit psycho, aren't
Field superintendent, routine service check. Was hidden here in the workings. I guess you didn't need this anymore.
So why don't we get moving?
Uh-oh. No witnesses. He could say, oh, they tried to kill me and I shot them. Come on, doctor. Get there in time.
He wants feeding.
Oh, yes, well, there must be someplace cleaner than this. I'll look around.
Someone's gonna see him. Zira will see him. Ah! If you dare hurt her or the baby. Oh my gosh.
Cornelius?
I don't know where they all are in relation to each other.
I see you've had your baby, Zira. The Presidential Commission has empowered me to take it in my care. Give it to me.
Oh my gosh. He's hiding from the helicopters? Who does he think he is? You know that's Lewis, right? Okay. You're gonna shoot
Zira.
her?
I want that baby. If you won't give it to me, I'll shoot.
My God, stop him!
No!
Keep him in here! Come on!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God.
What is happening? Zira's shot too?
Intelligent creature. But then so were your mother and father.
Mama.
These movies really like killing main characters. I don't know how I feel about that ending. So that other baby chimp still was killed by the psycho? Hi, caramba. Okay, holy moly. What a sad ending. It's weird because like the first half of the movie, I was like smiling, like this is so fun. They were like little celebrities and shopping, had a cute little place. And then all of a sudden it got really weird and really dark. And I've always said like the scariest types of villains are like the villains that think what they're doing is right. He literally was shooting a baby because he thought in 2,000 years it was gonna be a human. Like, what are you doing? Even the president and the police, and they're like reasonable, but when Zira and the other apes in the first one were treating humans, I think they really, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna be hypocritical, but they were doing it what they thought was science, and they didn't have any idea that the humans could be intelligible creatures. Whereas here, the humans saw them as clearly intelligible, clearly have emotions and families and babies, and they're brilliant, and still this guy wanted to kill them. There was a lot of, I think, symbolism with, I don't know if it's like when people were scared of like communists and that kind of thing, or when he was describing the way apes came to power, which is weird because I thought they never knew how apes took over humans, I guess, in the Sacred Scrolls, but IDK. I was kind of happy to finally get that explanation, so I'll take it. But yeah, there was definitely symbolism for history, and I just love Zira and Cornelius. They were sweet and devoted and supportive, and I just hate that they killed them at the end. Just like I hated at the end of number 2 where they destroyed the world. But it was much better than number 2 for me. Much better. It had like this charm, but also this drama, and it was interesting to think about literally what if a spaceship showed up of apes in our world today and how we would treat them and what would happen. But Zira and Cornelius forever. I thought the 2 leads were amazing, and I loved the vets couple, and their baby lives on, even though it's kind of weird. Because then the other baby had to die. But, Mama, I don't know. It was a weird ending, but I definitely, it goes 1, 3, 2 for me. I think everybody else as well. But do I watch 4? I don't know, guys. Okay, thank you so much for watching with me, and I will see you at the movies.